that's a teen. There, we should have it. Video games. Okay, press start. New game. No. Please don't turn off your Xbox 360. Well, I'm not using a 360. I'm using the Xbox One. The game is saving content. Loading. Okay. Press B near an object to use it as a weapon.
Since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the council's enforcers, a fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the Council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The Great Pact was bound by 7 seals to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the End War, a battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
Scientists continue to debate the nature of this disease here in Florida. Come on, move it!
Good luck. Evacuated a little slow. that one. I can't. Bye-bye. Jump. Guess I need another weight. Pipes and wires and grab into them first. I'm supposed to go this way. Oh. Get up on this one first. That's boring. Jump onto. Okay. I would like to know which side I am on. fall. Now I can drop that far. Okay. So I know where I'm going. It's just running past them. No, not. Yeah, I wanna quit. This is not any game I would like to. Let's see what we get here. Team Ninja. Done. Okay. An icon. Yeah. Press any button. That's an any button. Okay. No. No. Yeah. I never played it before, so. Nice to meet you. Fight off against another player or the computer. This is a pure fight thingy. Okay. Can I say none? Oh, never mind. Come on, never mind. game type I like. Magic, dragons. EA game. BioWare. The reality. Well, as long as you don't cross follow. DragonAge Origins. Press start. Okay. Do not remove. No, I will not. Still don't lost of any progress. Well, I haven't. Terms of service, yes. Do not remove storage devices. Well, no, it's kind of important. But I would like to remove the music. Sorry. The music, even if it sounds good, I can't have a server temporarily unavailable. Try again. Well, options. Audio, video, music. There. New game. Background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you played through. Okay, and so it is. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon home.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Not the last.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
As they always
We are
do.
few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That's what happens when you don't not work together. And get an elf. A dwarf. Gender. Female. Race. Elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scratching and improvised living in the slums. Only the nomadic Dalish still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods, as they roam the ancient forest. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Humans, most numerous yet most divided of all races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. No. Just wanted to see. Well, we'll go with human. Noble, born to wealth and power, second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to this test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Okay, here we go. Warrior are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specific for a warrior includes Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Ranger. Now, Mage, dangerous as it is. Potent magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specialization in spirit healer, shapeshifter, arcane warrior, and blood mage. Rogue are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effects. Rogue specializations are ranger, bard, duelist, and assassin. I do like the ranger. No benefits on, yeah, well. Spirit healer, no. We'll do that one. Rogue. Why do I have human noble? Why can't I? Okay, female. Human. Rogue. Why can't I only choose the noble?
Greetings.
Okay. You look okay. And just that. Now. Oh. No. No. Yep. Better. Can I zoom? I don't think so. There. Shape, size, spacing, height, color. There we go. Yeah. Voice. How do I...
No, it is gone. Greetings. Greetings.
No.
Charmed.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Well, whatever.
I have lost the spell. Greetings. I need some other attack. Greetings.
Back. Back. No. Name. Play. Quick play. Well, I don't want to do that. Print. No.
Greetings.
There. Yes. We're just gonna go up. You have next up there. That's why. That's the one. And then we have, wait. That.
I've lost concentration.
Damn it!
Greetings.
Why is this okay? I'm gonna do it like this, work our way up. Eye color. There. Hair. Color. There. Come on, that one. Next. Points to spend. Strength, dexterity, willpower, magic, cunning, and constitution. I have 5, so that one represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage it can take. Yes. Cunning, I have 15, so it's not how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills such as herbalism and combat tactics require a quick mind to master. And an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most. Yes, I know. As many of their classes' abilities, special attacks rely on subtlety and evading the target, not raw strength. I know. But magic is the measure you can. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power source, which summons potency of all spells. Magic attributes also determine how effective poisons, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Constitution, higher constitution accurate damage can take. Now I have one more. Put that on cunning maybe? Points to spend 1. Coercion requires 10 in cunning, yeah, 1 plus. Enough to convince others to change their view. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, while cunning contributes to more persuasive. I like persuasive. Stealing. No, requires 10 cunning. Quick enough to prefer others. No. Trap making. Never remember to me. But survival. That depends never created below the character's own level. Also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Simple potions. No. Combat tactics. That one. Talents. Point to spend 2. Capacity with a short time. Deliver swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target. Dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense. Movement speed unless. Although some understanding of opening locks and spotting, but particularly dexterous hands and a steady grip gives the character bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. Yes. I have spent almost 20 minutes without getting anywhere. Stealth, yes. Normal, okay. Pause the game by bringing up the radio menu to issue orders to your party. You can
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time. Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair and has talked about you ever since. He'll be pleased you remember him.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Okay.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is he?
We'll talk before I leave tomorrow. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
That's what you think. So... It's a garden. I couldn't talk to those guys. No, I'm going the wrong way.
Good evening,
Oh.
lady.
Good evening.
Oh, my lady, we were just, Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tern stationed us here. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. The Tern. And perhaps the Terner? Honestly don't know, my lady. Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Okay, I need to go down here.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling.
Okay.
When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not
Sure.
have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Don't let myself want to
Well, let's go to the kitchens, I guess.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Yes, something.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Hey, you.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Good boy.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Do you hear that?
Wild creatures ahead!
Press A to attack your current target. X and Y and B will trigger a associated special move or spell. Open your radio menu to see all of your abilities. Left trigger to open the radio. Okay. Potions. Holds all healing items and quick heal will use the most appropriate. Okay.
Where do these creatures come from?
But how do I fight?
The dogs will dine on your corpses!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
New codex. Okay. Oh. Take off. Anything else? There's something glowing over here. Deep mushrooms. We look. Spotty.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Nuts.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Yeah, right now.
Thank you, my lady. Bloody. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Quest completed. Well, that sounds like a good place. Well, not into the lottery again. A good place to exit. Save game. New save. Castle Coastline. Yeah, that will work. Do not turn off your console or remove your storage. No, I will not. What I will do is end the session because I don't have time for much more right now anyway. But I would like to check these. Advanced talents, sustained spells, that's quick heal. Poison trap, potions, change, inventory. Okay, if I do like that, press A. Press A while I. Current equipped items are highlighted in blue. Use left stick to change categories and A to equip and unequip. Continue. So, my equipment, I don't have anything better anyway, so right trigger. Character records, attributes, resistances, skills, talents, quests. Mark as active quest, expanded. Father's task, find Fergus. Well, I'll do that next time. Do that next time, so. Exit. Yes, I want to exit. And I just saved, so don't. There. I will keep this game. Because this was kind of fun. See you next time.